I want you to consider something. Some of the best things in life are completely free. So a lot of people say, well, in order to live a better life, I have to make a ton of money, I have to become a millionaire. But what people don't realize is that some of the best things that you can get in life are completely free, right? Breathe in the air. It doesn't cost me anything, right? Being in nature, it doesn't cost me anything. Being with friends and family members, again, it doesn't cost you anything. If you want to exercise, well, you could rationalize that you have to pay for the gym, you have to pay for classes. But the reality is that if you really want to exercise, you don't have to pay anything. You can do exercises by yourself just using your body weight. And I could go on and on and on, but the point is, some of the best things in life are completely free, and unfortunately in today's world a lot of us live those hectic lives where we sacrifice today and tomorrow and the next year and the next 5 years because we believe that maybe one day, maybe 10 or 15 or 20 years from now, we will make a ton of money and all that money will make us happy, not realizing that happiness can be had right now, right here and right now. So I feel like it is really important to focus on the present and realize that you already have more than a lot of people would love to have. And I feel like we tend to fail at this. We tend to ponder about all of the things that we would like to have in the future, all of the things that we don't have, completely forgetting about all of the blessings that we already have. So for example, if you sit down and you really think about it, I'm sure that there are things that you can be grateful for. You can be grateful for fresh air. You can be grateful for the fact that you are free. I mean, if you're watching this video, it clearly means that you have internet connection, and not everyone can say that. You can look at your family members and friends, and I know that sometimes it's easy to take those people for granted because you just get used to them, right? You simply figure, well, I have my family, what a big deal. Until something happens, until you get that phone call and someone tells you, hey, your mom had a car accident, or your father got diagnosed with some rare disease, or one of your friends died in an accident, right? So when those things happen, we realize, wow, life is actually pretty damn short. You never know when it's gonna end. But until those situations happen, we often squander our time and we keep worrying and we keep focusing on the negative stuff. But I feel like it is really important to take conscious control and to consciously focus on the positive. And when you do that, your entire life will be better. As I said at the beginning of this video, some of the best things in life are free. It just takes a little bit of that proactivity. So instead of being reactive and sleepwalking through life, you take conscious action and you decide, you know what? I'm gonna do something with my life. I'm gonna enjoy all of those blessings that I already have, and I'm gonna appreciate them. Because I have to tell you, when I'm in places like this one, just looking around, I feel truly amazed. I feel blessed by the fact that we live in times where you can jump on a plane and you can use a piece of plastic to pay for the flight, and you can literally be on the other side of the world in a matter of hours. We live in a world where when something like COVID happens, you can still see your family members on Zoom. You can call them up and you can talk to them. See, when my father was 18 years old, he came from South America, from Guyana to Poland to study medicine, and he literally told me that when he was getting on that plane, he knew that maybe he wouldn't see his family for another 5, 10, 15 years. It was in the middle of communism, and he literally was going on a one-way flight. I should say 5 or 6 flights, because it wasn't that easy. He needed to change a lot of time. So it was a completely different reality. My father told me that when he got letters from his family members, he wouldn't just open them up, right? Instead, he would clean the entire flat. He would prepare a nice meal, and then he would open a bottle of beer, and then he would slowly open that letter and read it really slowly, enjoying every single second of it, because it was something that he couldn't take for granted. You know, he would get one letter every few months, and whenever he got one, he truly appreciated it. And nowadays, I mean, just pull out your phone and call someone and see them and interact with them. But my question is, how often do we really stop and reflect on all of those blessings? How often do you open your laptop and think to yourself, wow, it's incredible that somebody came up with this, that I can actually watch a movie on my laptop, that I can send emails, that I can jump on Zoom calls, right? How often do you pull out your phone, take a bunch of pictures of a place like this, thinking, It's incredible that I can use this little device to take a photo. Back in the day, you needed a big camera and it was extremely expensive. And for most people, it wasn't even affordable, right? How often do we ponder, wow, I can actually go to a restaurant and I can order whatever it is that I want to eat today, right? And back in the day, for example, my family and the communists back in Poland, they told me that they literally had to use those pieces of paper. There was quota for different types of food. And for example, you could get 1 banana per family per month. It was crazy, right? Like you had to queue for hours and hours to get very basic food products. And nowadays, I mean, I don't want to say for everyone, because I know some of you watching this, you may be in a worse situation. You may be in a place in the world where you don't have that freedom, but a lot of people watching this video, you can literally roll up to any restaurant or a supermarket and pick whatever it is that you want to eat. So I could go on and on and on. I don't want to make this video too long, but my point here is that I feel like if you want to really develop yourself, if you want to grow as a person, it is crucial to embrace gratitude, the feeling of gratitude, counting your blessings, and truthfully, fully, viscerally realize that some of the best things in life are free. You already have access to them. And even if you are in the middle class now, even if you don't make that much money, your quality of life is better than kings and queens 100, 200 years ago. So take some time after watching this video to ponder about this. Feel the gratitude, count your blessings. I'm gonna see you in the next video. We're gonna move this spot in a second. I wanna show you more of the island. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna catch you soon.